the history of Armenian sambo, and also about the history of the sport itself. So let's get ready for this competition. The Armenian in red, Maria GUEDEZ in blue. Women under 54 kilograms. This is the final. Here we go. GUEDEZ is a very, very peculiar fighter. She's not very aggressive, but she moves very well. I think she has the best footwork in the business. I think this is her main quality. She knows how to move around, how to control the grips, how to stay and fight, or how to avoid the fight. That was a beautiful throw, and you can clearly see that that throw was made using the footwork, an amazing footwork in and out. And I think we are going to have the first instant replay of the finals. We had a lot of instant replays this morning. The referees are trying to be very exact with their decisions. Maria GUEDEZ a little bit angry. Let's see. I think it's going to be pretty difficult to score this particular technique.
The representative of Armenia is the bronze medalist of the World Cup 2020, silver medalist of European Championships 2022. And Maria Amyulina GUEDEZ is World Sambo Champion among juniors, World Sambo Champion 2022.
Still waiting for the decision, and you could clearly hear the announcer talking a little bit about titles held by both these young ladies. A very, very high level competition. Maria GUEDEZ is the world champion, reigning world champion, while her opponent had a lot of important titles in European championships and also in world championships. Let's wait to see the decision. I don't think it's going to be any points scored, but let's see. No, 1 point for GUEDEZ. 1 point for GUEDEZ. It was a beautiful throw, but she didn't have enough control in midair in order to be able to score more points. She's looking for the back. It's quite interesting that in this fight, Maria GUEDEZ is not moving around as much as she did in the semi-finals against the Romanian Bondar. She is now trying to stand and fight. She tries to keep very busy, but not by moving so much. She is still moving a lot, but I think she feels that she is stronger and a little bit more explosive than her opponent, and this is why she prefers to stay with the grip, to try to impose her techniques. Grigoryan is also moving around a little bit, and she tries to slow the pace a little bit. GUEDEZ again looking for a big throw. She is just relentless. She's moving around, looking for opportunities, trying to move her opponent with her. She tries to lure her opponent into a lot of action in order to be able to use her explosiveness. And for the moment being, there is only 1 point scored, but there were another 2 or 3 good moments for GUEDEZ. GUEDEZ still controlling the pace, still controlling the rhythm, still moving around. Grigoryan needs to stop this rhythm, to stop this movement, but she's not facing GUEDEZ head on. She's facing her a little bit sideways, and this helps GUEDEZ because she has very good lateral throws and sweeps. Look again, she tries to move her her right hip into her opponent in order to prepare one attack or the other. This is how she attacks. This is how she uses her body. And I think Grigoryan she's doing the right thing. Grigoryan looking for an arm lock. She didn't have the right position. Now GUEDEZ is attacking the arm. Grigoryan needs to be very, very careful because GUEDEZ is very quick. She's very nimble. She's very flexible also, and it looks quite easy for her to get a grip, to attack a technique or the other. Grigoryan needs to stop her, needs to keep her in the middle of the mat. But so far this was very difficult for all GUEDEZ's opponents, because she knows how to stay in grips and then to move around to pull her opponent into movement and then to throw her. And for the moment, GUEDEZ is just controlling the rhythm of the fight. And this fight will go on. For sure, Maria GUEDEZ will move a little bit more, will try to unbalance her opponent a little bit more. She will stay active, but she will not open any possibility of attack for her opponent. This is what she does best, and we can clearly count the seconds. Well, after the throw, because it was beautifully done, maybe another point for Maria GUEDEZ. Yes, another point. And this is what she likes the most. To move around, to unbalance her opponent with her movement, and then to use her hip for the point. And look again. A lot quicker in her attacks than during the semi-final. The semi-final, she did an amazing job to move her opponent, to stay active without doing anything. So this is quite an amazing quality. And generally, the fighters know how to counter different techniques, different grips, different approaches. But this approach, consisting most of it in movement and circular attacks, is very difficult to counter. Probably the best solution for this is to get a grip and to try to stand as still as possible in order to block your opponent's movement. But GUEDEZ knows when this is happening and succeeds to throw her opponent like he did right now. I have to say the semi-final against Bondar was much closer than this one. This is a pretty one-sided deal for GUEDEZ, who is just dominating a very powerful and very experienced fighter. I think as soon as somebody will understand how to stop GUEDEZ's movement, she will start to have a lot of problems. But until then, she is very difficult to fight. Another throw. And the arm lock. Yes, but the fight was already stopped after the throw. It's very difficult for Grigoryan. She's not used to with this type of fight. She's not used with this pace. She has to run to follow her opponent on the mat, and her opponent is changing positions, luring her in, trying to throw her as soon as she is a little bit unbalanced. And for Grigoryan, this is very difficult. GUEDEZ is doing exactly the same thing, moving around, moving from side to side, then using her right hip for different techniques. There are a lot of solutions against a fighter like GUEDEZ, and the first one is not to play this game. You have to play your own game, to decide the rhythm, and to let her come to you. You don't have to follow her. When you follow her, you lose energy, and when you lose energy, you lose balance, and when you lose balance, it's very, very difficult to stop GUEDEZ's attacks. 19 seconds left. GUEDEZ leading by 4 points. Last seconds of the fight, almost impossible for Grigoryan to win this one. GUEDEZ moving around, staying on the outside and winning this fight with beautiful throws and also with an amazing footwork. This is her main quality, the ability to move around. She's an amazing dancer, and this helped her a lot. And also she has the stamina for days.